Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Told As Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like and subscribe. Every like, subscribe, comment, excuse me, pushes the channel out, and slowly but surely, with your help, I can push the channel out there and get my readings out to more viewers. This is for Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Sagittarius in your chart. If this doesn't resonate, I would check out your other signs. And if you're a cross watcher, because you're interested in a Sagittarius, come on over. They are awesome. I would be interested in one too. All right, I'm going to dive into it, and if the things that I was thinking about earlier pop up, then we'll dive into those. Wow. Shoot, 4 of them fell out. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. You got the 2 of Cups, Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups reversed. This card in reverse. All of a sudden, I just got the feeling like someone else is in a relationship, or just got into a relationship, or is flirting with someone else in front of you or near you, and Sagittarius, it has caught your attention. Or someone has caught your attention. This person is very mysterious, or you're very mysterious to this person, Sag. You are very gifted, Sagittarius, in more than one way. It could be actual physical things you could see, like being athletic or that hand-eye coordination. Or it could be gifted in ways people can't see. So you were gifted a bunch of money. Or you're gifted like intuitively, or you're gifted with this like charisma and appeal that attracts many. You have a lot of things to offer, Sagittarius. I don't think you see that though. Or you don't believe it when someone points it out to you. You're a not me type person. It's like, no, you're worth chasing after. You're worth wanting to be with. You're very attractive. And you have a lot to offer. I don't know why I keep wanting to say this. You have a lot of great qualities, a lot of great characteristics. These are all the things that you bring to the table. But I don't think you see your worth completely. Because other people see it. And you get their attention. People may turn to you with their problems, specifically that maybe you work, maybe you work in some sort of social work or counseling, but people come to you like when shit's hit the fan. Like no one's ever really coming to you with good news. It seems like they're always coming to you when something's wrong. And now I'm going to mention what was in my messages because I started seeing Bilbo, I think this is his name, Bilbo Baggins, if I'm right, please let me know, from Lord of the Rings. The one who, I guess, had the ring initially, or had it at one point. But the scene where he's holding the ring and it's the camera scene as it's looking up at him and he's like, after all, why shouldn't I put it on? Like, why shouldn't I take the ring? This is, I was tapped into a Sag that was like, after all, why shouldn't I have this drink? Why shouldn't I eat this junk food? Why shouldn't I smoke all of this right now instead of like smoking a little here and the rest later? Maybe because someone, more than one person though, relies on you for fixing problems. So it might be like literally you're like a handyman and you fix things for them. And it's not just like fixing the equipment. Like, it could be a problem. If we're in New England right now, I'm in Massachusetts. If it has to do with someone's heat, for an HVAC worker, I'm just thinking that's not just like fixing the machine. It's like getting heat on in the house for this family that needs it. It's bloody cold out right now. So the problems you fix are not little it's a bigger thing. Social work, counseling is coming to my mind as well. Or if like you work in some way with the public or children, people like to come to you with their problems because you will tell it to them. Like, you'll give them the feedback. You'll give feedback, but you're very gentle and appropriate with your approach. That is for a Sagittarius out there. And it's like, that's one of your gifts. And is something that attracts people. Again, I just have this feeling like, Sagittarius, you are valued and admired by more people than you know. You have helped more people than you know. People have grown because of you. However that resonates. The Devil, reverse, clarifying the Two of Cups. It's Capricorn energy. The Magician, reverse, that's Aries, Gemini energy. Which I was just going to say, I felt a Gemini vibe because of the 2 at the top. That it's the Roman numeral 2, but it looks like the Gemini sign. So it's hard for me to see something like this in that deck, this deck specifically, and not think Gemini. So I was thinking Gemini, and then the Magician was Gemini energy. And then this comes out and it looks like 2 and 2. More like, to me, Gemini sign, Gemini sign. 4 of Wands. So Sagittarius, you could have Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with the Gemini. Gemini and a Capricorn specifically. King of Wands reversed. Something again about like, you don't know how valuable you are. You don't know how much you have to offer. You don't know how good looking you are, how attractive you are. Like, maybe you're carrying around wounds that you've had for quite some time, or these are wounds that are happening in your current relationship. Like, Maybe people don't realize that you're in some sort of unhealthy situation or verbally abusive situation. And it could even be verbally abusive over text messages, but it's still abusive and gets you in your head and is like not nice. Six of Pentacles. King of Swords. Again, I feel like, Sagittarius, you think you're one of those people that's on their knees begging for attention or money or love, or you don't realize how much you actually have to offer. Maybe someone is beginning to tell you this, or someone is telling you how appealing and attractive you are. And I also have this sensation too, like there could be an air energy. That's more Gemini energy. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. A Gemini that you used to be with, that they were the king and you were the queen to them. Or vice versa, you were the king and they were the queen. You fought really hard to either be healthy or to be together, or you really wanted to be. I've already started to feel like there was more than one person here. So like each of you could have had a person or people on the side, and or this was like more than one person was in the relationship. Maybe a third person would join you and Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you and someone else. However that resonates, if it does resonate. I just got like that tension was like part of it. Like who could make the other one jealous? And then like the fight to be like, no, this is mine. That was like part of the appeal. The sexy, jealous appeal. But you're no longer together and there's no getting back together, if that resonates. The Fool reversed. You may have done loops with this person. That's in another reading. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head though, but I was talking about like going in loops with someone. And it's no more. No more trying. Gosh, Sagittarius, maybe this is why part of like why you don't see your worth. Maybe someone like made you believe that you're just I'm hearing like a dumb shit, like you're just a dumb blonde, you're just someone was very hurtful with their words. This is either you or them to you. Very hurtful, very undermining, like demasculating, or I don't know what the opposite of that is for female, but just being very cruel with the things they would say. Very cruel. And then would portray that like everything was great. This person could have been like a leader in some sort of role where they were the boss or they were the one in control of the situation for the most part. Knight of Cups. I'm taking that reversed. You may have like known this person since you were younger, and have this feeling of like leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back, but that's no more. That pattern has stopped, and like people are remaining separate. There's like a division. People are paying attention to their stability and their own, like whether that's family, their job, their responsibilities, but at the same sense, they're still looking back and still keeping tabs. Death upright could be dealing with a Scorpio or have that in your chart. Queen of Swords reversed. So we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And I've been talking about Gemini too. There's a lot of Gemini here, Sagittarius, which is your, interestingly enough, like sister sign. And I can't even tell you how many Gemini, Sagittarius friendships or couples I know. Like easily 6 right now I can think of off the top of my head. Probably 7. Sagittarius and Gemini get along so well, but when it's bad, oof, it can be bad. Someone has changed, like the communication has changed. Someone has chosen to cut off communication and has like, yeah, begun a new life. Or is focusing on their life and focusing on being single. There could have been an event that happened that like was the catalyst that all of a sudden, almost like the tower, a bolt of lightning, something just ended this situation. I don't think this was a slow death. I think this was like a boom. It's over. And people just started focusing on their own things. There was like too many obstacles for this to work anyway. So people just decided to put on their coat and closing time. Just deciding to leave. It's not fun anymore, I'm hearing. Yeah, this cycle of like, you could have like known them when you were younger, or like you were together when you were younger. Maybe there was some sort of separation and then you got back together and then you separated, with the Page of Cups here and then the Knight of Cups here, like younger and then older, but it still didn't work. It still didn't work. Still wasn't enough. It's like, I've never seen like wow, toxic love. Like you guys are meant for each other, but you are not meant for each other. Maybe that's all the Gemini energy. Oh man, I might have just figured that out too. Whoever this is, if it isn't a Gemini, that's what this is, because it's two things. This happened in the Aquarius reading. So if you have that in your chart, or if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you should check that one out. Because in that reading, I kept saying, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I'm like super excited that I'm thinking of it this way and like figuring it out. I was thinking like there's Gemini, 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 and then I was realizing it's like, no, Aquarius has 2 sides to them, which is what a Gemini is supposedly has, is 2 sides, the twins. Maybe that's what the Gemini in here is, like the 2 sides. Yeah, the 2 sides. Something about like, all right. I think I'm figuring this out. I'm thinking I'm figuring this out. The 2 sides, you each had people on the sides. 2 and 2. You each had people on the sides, or this is a bisexual couple who by day are viewed one way and by night they're viewed another. Like there's a daytime person and then there's a nighttime person. This reading is taking me everywhere, Sagittarius. What is going on here? I'm getting like a bisexual vibe now, and it's like something that's someone wants and that's not being fulfilled. Criminy. Maybe this isn't even you, Sagittarius. Maybe this is the person you're dealing with. They have this other side of them that's insatiable and it's not being quenched. I'm going to give this one go around. Go around again. If nothing comes out, then that's the message. Sagittarius. Last message for Sagittarius. One last card for this overall. I'm just thinking. All right. Chariot reversed. It's Cancer energy. I feel like someone used to see, like, people, this has something to do with the nighttime. People used to secretly see each other at night, and that's not happening anymore. Or people used to secretly go see each other. That's not happening anymore. Someone used to go join a couple for whatever they were joining this couple for. That's not happening anymore. I'm hearing like the good times are like behind us. Sagittarius. I'm gonna have to rewatch this just to be like, what do I even name this? The good times are over? The wild times, because this seems very quote unquote sexy, wild by quote unquote vanilla societal standards. This is like this, oh, I don't even want to use this shit, but it's like people who were not good for each other and the fighting would be really bad, but the sex was so good. Oh my God. That's what this is. Nobody else. And then the fighting was like with nobody else. Sag, please let me know if this resonates. I will see you next time. Bye.